As for the robot masters from the other games, I only encounter several of them. Astro Man was scared of me. He can make clones like me, but they shoot and don't move. Elite Man and Pharaoh Man pretty much dislike me because of my toxic reprogrammed personality. After I hit Elite Man, Pharaoh Man did the same. It was enough to be pushed into the ground. Then me and Elite Man got into a fight. Dust Man spit out Dust Crusher at my face for calling him a stupid vacuum cleaner. It caused me to cough a lot. I once tried to hit Plant Man, but he used Plant Barrier to defend himself. It stings a lot. I met Guts Man in a battle. I tricked him several times, but he ended up using Super Arm to throw a big rock at me. And let me tell you, it hurted a lot. He then punched me in a gut afterwards. I cooperated with Metal Man once. Dive Man threw up at me, because I laughed at him for being seasick. Flame Man set my butt on fire for saying something bad about how he looked. Slash Man peed on my leg. I kicked him afterwards. And then he scratched me a lot. Frost Man is the only one that I don't really feel bad hurting, since he's known to be very dumb. I once helped Crash Man using the toilet, since he has no hands. It wasn't worth it. Even if I have the same problems he has. I gave Ice Man a wedgie once. I took off and stole Cut Man's underwear in front of Roll. Flash Man and Bubble Man are actually cool. But we barely interact with each other. For Starman, I feel bad for him. We may not have met yet, but he's known to get very bad luck like me. Only worse. Now, you know why most of the robot masters I've mentioned don't trust me. But there is one more robot master that I was saving for last. He was very special for me. And a speeding robot. Yes, it's about that boss from Mega Man 2. Quitman. Why so special about Quitman, you asked? Well, before I was made, Quitman's life was a complete nightmare. He and Dr. Wily don't get along very well. Wily pushed him to be a perfect combat robot master very harshly. He was forced to act evil towards Mega Man, and do crimes as well. Quitman also likes to torment Elite Man and Flash Man. And he's a bit short-tempered. Oh. And did I mention that he owns a race car? Now, before I tell you the reason why he's special, here's a small fact that I want to point out. In some official artwork or scenes, you can see that we were both next to each other. The main reason behind it is that we were very close. Every time I did a bad day, Quitman would cheer me up. He would find ways to have fun with me. We would play soccer, take a nice ride in his race car, play hooky, video games, go to a park, eat in a picnic, and even peeing on private places such as bushes and trees together. Those were the good times. I would call him Quickie, and think of him as dumb sugar daddy. But then, one day, he looked very sad. I asked him what's wrong, and he just said that it's just Wily ruining his day. So I've just cheered him up. But something was telling me that it was something else that made him upset. It wasn't until the day of the deactivation, where Quickie was demanding some of the robot masters to be shut off. In my mind, I questioned myself. Why would Quickie say all of that? I thought that, when we become free from Wily, we can have the fun all we want. Then I remembered the law about scrapping robot masters with no purpose. It was then I realized that Quickie might not have a purpose. Maybe the reason why he was upset on that other day and demanding to be deactivated. Because with no purpose, Quickie is scared of being scrapped. I can't blame him. He wasn't the only one with the same fear. As soon as Dr. Light turned Quickie off, I almost cried. That was the very last time I saw Man. In fact, the last look of him right before Dr. Light deactivated me. Oh. I almost forgot to mention. Quickie also died during the Remade incident. But it was because of Shadow Man. Shadow Man stabbed him 3 times. But he didn't know better. And of course, Quickie got revived as well. It's very sad to miss Man, especially when not knowing where or how he is now. Being away without my brothers and Man is really painful to handle. I would cry a lot about it all the time. But I shouldn't be right now actually. With Maxie, Grease and C-in-100 on my side. I'm not lonely anymore thanks to them. And if you were wondering what I'm doing now, working for C-in-100 Studios, of course. Not to mention, verifying. I've been learning some stuff. Having a career for C-in's channel is something I could have as a purpose. But even then, having no purpose wouldn't matter at this point. I also owe Steven a thanks for taking me to this studio. And Cyrus, for repairing me and removed the expiration date. Maxie is like a parent figure to me. He helped me get potty trained, give me cuddles, fed me beans, and read me bedtime stories. He would cheer when I get gassy. Because, you know, he gets gassy too. And I have to admit, it feels very good when I'm farting. But don't take it in the wrong way. For Grease, he's also a parent figure, but would most of the time sleeping. But when he's not tired, he calms me down when I cry or freak out. We would play with cats together. And of course, he's Greek like Centaur Man. And C-in-100 is pretty much the boss of the studio. But a better boss. So everything is great with them around me. But if there's something more I wish for, I would wish for my brothers and Man to find a way to get into this dimension to reunite each other. For them to assist the studio. And to appear for the future Mega Man videos. But, of course, only time can tell. I have yet to bond with the other villains. Even Piers. Archie would be a bit struggle. Lissandra could be the easy one. Giovanni would take time to get used to, since he has anger issues. I didn't meet Guzma or Gitsis yet. I rarely see Piers. But Cyrus will be a great start. So, with everything covered, I have one more thing to show you. This is my other half of me. If you can't tell by the colors, this one is from the Archie comics.
Yo, missed me? It's been like 5 or 6 years.
As you can see, my Archie comics clone is different from me. He has the playful personality like in the comics.
And guess what? I've learned a new trick. Check it out.
Ag. Please, we are near ending of the video. It's a bit stinky now.
Yep, baby. Smell my...
Don't say those kind of things. This channel is for all ages. Which means younger YouTubers is watching this right now.
But, I wasn't gonna say something offensive.
Also, we don't want the viewers to think that C-in-100 has a... you know.
Alright. Sorry about that.
Well, It seems we have covered everything. Now, to end this video off, my other half will dance to the remix of the Mega Man 3 title screen by Rush Jet 1 while credits roll. At the meantime, I gonna tinkle. So stay tuned for future videos and updates. See you next time. And happy 30th anniversary Mega Man 3. I hope you never forgotten in Mega Man history. That was a sweet relief. I hope I did well in the video. I wonder how my friends will react to my story. I'm very exhausted. I better go take a nap with Grease. Tomorrow, we'll start doing the birthday video with the new Snake Man.